Well, the Muldrow Bee Farm has a mission to improve the Southeast Texas bee population, and it wants to enlist you in the cause. But what might surprise you about the bee farm is where you'll find it. Tom Wright joins us among the bees, of course, with more. Tom?
All right, thanks a lot. And yeah, I'm wearing the bee hat because, I just don't want any bees on my face. And other than that, everything's been fine. We haven't been stung. As you mentioned, we are in the city here, in the city of Beaumont. We're basically at Park and MOK, kind of an area just right off of downtown. And this is a sort of a recovery area for bees. And with us is Brian Muldrow. And when we say recovery, we mean that when people have bees that have swarmed, or maybe they've gotten in their house or something, you guys will collect those bees from the, if we will, in the wild.
That's correct.
And then you want to rehabilitate them and then put them back out.
Yes, that's exactly what we do.
Why? Why do that?
Well, a lot of the time we have found that the feral colonies, those that have swarmed and left the commercial locations, are actually going to survive better and do better in a natural environment than they will be otherwise.
Because they are survivors,
They are
right?
surviving, right.
Well, let's open up one of these boxes here and we can take a look. And this is a recovery box, and what you're trying to get them to do is to sort of do their bee business in here and to reform the colony, right?
That's correct. We've actually gone in someone's house, and I'm going to pull this first frame out here so our viewers can kind of see what we might find in a house. This was in a water meter, and they only had 2 or 3 little pieces of comb like this in the water meter. And the water meter reader went out to read the meter and can't get in there because the bees are there, so they call us, and we go out and actually remove the little combs, and we'll put rubber bands to attach them so the bees will be able to rebuild. And since the water meter is not very big, you can understand how challenged they are to survive in that environment.
Yeah, and this is what they do naturally. I mean, they go in and they form these combs and do that to store honey and to also make bees.
But they actually have the brood nest where they have the bees, and this is actually baby bees here. And if you look real close, you can actually see this is a large piece that came out of the water meter. This was a large piece out of the water meter, and the bees have actually come in the last 2 weeks and joined them together and basically made a full frame that they can actually use and survive with.
And I just want to mention that these bees are not stinging us, they're not doing anything, we're not swatting at them, of course, either. So
that's correct.
I mean, it's not like bees are this huge danger, but we do acknowledge that being stung.
You can get in real close right there. I'll actually show you. You see inside that cell brand new larvae that they've only been 4 or 5 days in there.
Wow.
Can you see that in the picture okay?
Yeah. And
the bees are going to be in there, and they'll about 8 days, 9 days, they'll grow full height. They'll cap them over, and they'll become bees.
I just want to mention something too. We only have a little bit of time left, but you guys, what you want to do is help support bees in this community. If somebody wants to get into beekeeping, if they need a bee box, if they want to get a hive, you guys are a resource for all those type of things.
Yes, we sure are.
In fact, we'll put the information up on the screen how to contact you guys.
That'd be great.
So anybody wants more information about beekeeping and anything you want to know, these are some folks that can help you out and dedicated to it, obviously. And
we would love to help anybody that has an interest in either pollination or in bees themselves.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't talk about the importance of bees. I hope people know that already, but they're hugely important to growing crops and all those kinds of things, to our survival, we believe. So it's important to maintain those bee populations. Anyway, Muldrow's Bee Farm, give them a call or give them an email, shoot them an email or something if you got any questions, and they'd love to get you involved in beekeeping. So Kelly,
here's your queen.
There's the queen. There's Kelly. Kelly's kind of a queen bee. So
there you go.
We'll send it back to her, Kelly, queen bee.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. Fascinating stuff.